Okay. So, let's go do this town quest and we'll go back out to the island. Oh, I leveled up. Leveled up. Almost forgot. I did forget. Let's see. Next skill point is at level 9. We have one right now. I'm kind of regretting going so heavily into the two-handed weapons. Let's see what this is. Firearm, blah, blah. Firearms deal more damage. Firearms. What is this one? Set traps. Magic and stasis. Is there no one-handed? Oh, one-handed blades, one-handed. So the one-handed stuff ends right here. And then you go into two-hander here. I could take the magic healing. That way, at least we have some way to heal outside of potions. Thinking of weird food combinations. Good for morale. That's true. Breaks his morale. He does because of the meat video. Having intense emotions shifting constantly. Stay calm and reasonable. Stressful and grows exhausting in short time. Alright. I guess I'm still going to go this route. We do have one respec if we decide, alright, two-handers are just not the way we're going to go. So one more point, we'll end up getting a new talent. More level and we'll get a new talent. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, where is this place? Down here. Scout the Harbor Master's office. Okay. So this one we have to do without Kurt, even though it's a quest for Kurt because they'll recognize him, so. Oh, also, I didn't change out my armor. Got some better armor. Oh, right. We need a second point in endurance first. Yeah. Family, and I'm the dad. Many of my children are older than I am. Goodbye, just ran into some more Minecraft, another channel. Again, it's great to come here. People and the mods are all great. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We've had very little problems with people in the channel or community ever. Like, can literally count it on one hand in the few years that we've been streaming full time.
Here we are. We have a good view from here.
Oh look, magic healing. Let's use it. Yeah.
Guarded, both outside and inside.
Street head.
Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
Oh, okay.
It's a proven technique.
I thought we were going to dress up like prostitutes.
They do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Well, that's not as fun. Guys, do you remember in Final Fantasy VII, that part where you had to dress up as an escort? You guys remember that? That was so weird. Thinking back on it, when I was like a kid and I was playing Final Fantasy VII and I was trying to make Cloud look the best, the most attractive I could so that the guy would want to sleep with Cloud. You guys remember that? What was going on there? This game that much? Yeah, this one, I agree, Iceberg. I think we're coming in though, but yeah, I mean, if you end up not liking the game and don't want to watch this one, we'll be back to our normal scheduled programming at some point before too long. If you can leave a lurk though, it is a bounty night, so it'll help out if you leave a viewer count, but Non's out of goals away for Nuts.
It's such a pleasure.
Glorious. I want to see that scene.
Have you seen anything?
I really want to see that scene in the remake of Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so we need 4 sleeping pills, huh? I'm guessing it would be in here? We've seen them before. Where did I see them for sale? It's bounty tonight. It's Apex again. How you doing, Weezy? It's Apex again. Sleeping pills, what is this game? We're trying to spike some wine. Maybe it wasn't him that had it. Update and carry. Sounds good. Lurking here. Wilrick, thing for the lurk does help out a lot. Bill Cosby. No, I have not seen the most recent one yet. I plan on watching it sometime soon. Oh, okay. Sleeping potion. There we go. It was in quests. That's where I saw it before. Okay, we need 4 of them. 52 gold. See the rocket build? Oh, yeah. We're going to go back to auction not included after this game. Don't worry about that.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
We'll launch into space and go from there. Yeah, I'm not done with auction not included for sure. I just wanted to play this on release week and see how the stream did with it. It's getting good. The characters look so unlikable. It's an okay game, so I think it's a little overpriced at the moment. It's not a bad game, but it's not great. Now, we are kind of early-ish in the game still, maybe like 10 hours. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like a quarter of the way through. I have no idea how long it takes to beat it. So maybe it improves, but there are some good things about the game. And there's some really bad, buggy things about the game as well. Okay, so where are they? They're on the lower floor. All right. Cheap old days, apparently. We're not knocking out the prostitutes. We're knocking out the people that are wanting to use the prostitutes, or, I mean, use them. Well, enjoy their company. Aha, I knew this was a pleasure room. Business or pleasure?
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
Why, sir. I mean, always, but that's not why I'm here now.
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
Drink your own soda.
So, there's no law against
It's not going in the women's drinks.
No. And I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just
Yukai,
want
welcome
to
back. How
add
you
a
doing, Yukai?
secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
So we're going to use our charisma. 75% chance to save ourselves 100 gold. So we have 2 points in charisma out of 3. 75% chance.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords.
Pray to the RNG
Maybe you
gods.
could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateo?
Got him.
I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
Thanks for rolling the dice for me.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the
Test, bro.
sleeping potion.
We did it.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
I still don't... This doesn't look much like a brothel to me, right? This is like a middle school dance, like I said yesterday. Boys and girls are standing spread out around the edge of the room, awkwardly standing and looking across the room at each other. No one wants to ask anyone else for a sexual favor first, and it's just some weird tension going on, and that's just how it is. So, kind of The Witcher is this? Budget Witcher. Snimp. It's a budget Witcher. How many brothels have I been in? You know, none. It's girls, not you guys. Couple. You know, here and there. Sometimes you just find yourself in them, alright? You don't intend to... You're like, alright, I'm gonna go to Burger King. I'm gonna grab a triple. Next thing you know, you're in an underground room at a brothel getting a lap dance, you know? It just happens to people in this world. It was in the basement. Anyway, am I wearing the right clothes? Blue Silver Soldier's doublet. No. So I need to put on... Oh no, I sold it. I sold it. To someone else. Can I borrow someone's clothing? No. Where's our only hope is that Kurt has.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. In your usual clothes.
No, the question didn't go through. It's showing that's the first message of the night, Squee. So Squee or a Squee UK or Squeak. What was your question? Because it didn't go through. Come back later.
I think we should wait a little longer.
You're right.
Through shop time.
This gives us time to find you a more discreet.
The triple, of course. Grab the wrong triple. Have a question. Hate the idea of taking over someone's land and brutalizing them. Do we get to fight against the Spanish Inquisition at all and fight for the locals? So it seems so far. Now I don't want to know too much about late game, but it does seem that there are different factions that you can go positive or negative reputation with, and definitely you can more heavily side than one or with one than the other. Also, I know that there are multiple endings. I don't know what the endings are, but I definitely know there are multiple endings. So I am assuming you can definitely go more on the side of the tribals, of the natives of this land. And that's kind of the way I'm going with it so far. I don't know how big of an impact that'll make to the overall story or the ending. But yeah, not 100% yet, Squee. But it looks like you can side with factions that you would rather side with. And I've definitely been doing that. Alright, Kurt. Yes, he's wearing clothing that we're going to take. I'm trying. There we go. Kurt, I need your boots. No, not your boots. I need your chest piece. That's not him. Kurt. All right, there we go. Yeah, sailor costume. Great. Perfect. Here, wear this piece of crap tunic that I found out in the wild on the floor. On the ground. Is it Squee UK, by the way, or is it Squeak? Let me know. Squee, thank you for the follow. Lean toward buying it then. Yeah, my advice right now, I mean, I haven't played far enough into it to know exactly how good or bad it's going to be, but it's a decent game, but it's not a great game. How does it play like? It plays like an easier version of Witcher 3, combat-wise. So I'm going to take Kurt back off of the team, because he's not supposed to be on this mission. We were just stealing his clothing. It's like a easier combat setup as Witcher 3, but it feels kind of similar. Hey, doing Jitsu, welcome in. Zax, thank you for the follow, Zax. Welcome in. Sweet UK. Scoot was taken, gotcha. I thought that was probably what it was, so I wasn't sure. Good chat. Alright. So we... Oh, I need to put it on. I took it off of him and I didn't put it on. Alright, so we're gonna wear the sailor costume, or the sailor coat. That will make them think that we're a member of the Knots, which is the faction that basically control all the sailing in the world. Controller, I'm playing with a controller, yeah. I'm playing on the PC, but with a PS4 controller.
Later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
Alright, let's do it. Hey, Heaven's Curse, welcome in.
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned, then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Yeah, a mix of Witcher and Dragon Age. Yeah, I mentioned that before. It's a good way to put it.
Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
Can I steal her clothing? Yeah.
I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disarde.
You think it's more designed for the controller? I mean, most action RPGs like this generally are, and it kind of feels that way with this one. There are some slight advantages with the keyboard and mouse, but usually the keyboard and mouse advantage is based on aiming, right? And in this, you don't actually aim your weapon shots or your gun shots. They just hit whatever you're locked onto or shoot in that direction. So I'm not really seeing much of an advantage with keyboard and mouse with this game, and I tried both out for just a little bit in the beginning and decided to go with a controller. All right. Key to the new Serene Harbor. Thanks, Jitsu. Okay. The key was just laying right outside the door. How convenient. Controllers, that's preference, yeah. I prefer a controller with it too. But the keyboard and mouse was fine. It's not my preference, like you were saying, but it wasn't too bad. The good thing about the keyboard and the mouse, so you can have up to like 10 abilities or skills. Quick keys, basically, right? So on the controller, because there's not that many buttons, you end up having to have basically like alt keys, where you hold like right trigger and then you push the key and it does a different function. So sometimes that can get you a little confused or mixed up or whatnot. But with the keyboard and mouse, you can just use 1 through 10, or if you have like a Naga mouse like I do, you can just use the thumb buttons. Vasco's personal file. Vasco's complete personal file stolen from the Harbor Masters. Oh crap, no, I was supposed to take Kurt, not Vasco. Whoops. Hey, Yuke, welcome in. How you doing, Yuke? Is that a dead guy? Yeah, we were in here before and killed someone. Hey, Christopher, welcome back. How you doing? Find Vasco to assess the situation. He didn't come with us. It's alright. When it faded, he left. That's right. Fade to black scenario. But yeah, we've been in here for other reasons before, so there might be some previously looted item or objects. You know, some dead people. Eagles loot. So if we had science, we could actually blow a hole in there. We have a different way in and out. That's one kind of neat thing about the game, though. So quests, you have multiple options on almost every quest of how you get whatever you need. So if you've gone more of a science route, you'll have options to like blow open holes in places and get there. Different routes, you can be sneaky.
Recover your file, Vasco. And
Go
nobody
straight in the front, fight.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene.
Yeah, it came out Tuesday, Heaven's Curse.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
So Vasco was royalty. So for anyone that doesn't know, the Knots are sailors, right? But the way that they keep their numbers, there's multiple ways. But one of the ways is they do favors or tasks for people in exchange for not only gold, but for recruits. And lots of times recruits are given in the form of children or even unborn children. They're told like, all right, I'll do this for you, but your firstborn child is coming with us onto the boat and they'll be raised as a knot. And that happened to Vasco, whatever you want to call him. And so we just found out that before that, he was royalty. He would have been a noble. Okay, so I can switch back to my better gear now. Too much better though. Okay, cool. Let's go exploring some more. Go out this way again? Sure. Where's the fastest travel? Tad too easy if you max out guns. Ammo is everywhere. Guns hurt. Yeah, I'm not going guns or magic for kind of that reason. A little of that reason. I've been kind of told, I don't want to know too much about the game because I'm playing through blindly, but I've been kind of told that most people go with either magic or guns, and because you can stay at range and just deal lots of damage and it's easy to dodge things. So I'm doing hardest difficulty as melee. I'm using guns occasionally, but for the most part, we're beating everything with melee. How you doing, Trip? Welcome in. This map, like Skyrim big or bigger? This is the map However, it's a little misleading. So this is the map, but some of this area, like this road, you don't actually get to go completely on. You end up kind of fast traveling a bit. So it's not quite as big as Skyrim, I don't feel. But again, we haven't explored the whole map, so it's really hard to tell precisely how big or small it is. Style, work out fine enough. You can also respec in the game. So for anyone that doesn't know, look around, crazy people, that's you. For anyone that is like, you know, oh, if I try out magic and I find out I really wish I had gone guns, do I need to start over? And the answer is no. There's respecking. Are there other lands? At the moment, there's just the Serene, which is the first place you start out at. And it's a prologue that's probably like 5+ hours long. And after you get done with that, you sail to this... God, look at that bug. You see that? Anyway, you sail to this new island, Tierfredi. Tierfredi is what the game is mostly about. And basically, there's this plague going on in the mainland. Maybe the Black Plague, maybe a magical plague. We're not 100% sure. And Tierfredi is this island that's been discovered recently that supposedly holds magic, miraculous things, and so people are coming here to not only, I'm sure, to exploit the land and the people, but our main reason of coming is trying to find a cure for the plague that is killing our mother and lots of our the town folk. So far it looks like the ship is just basically from mainland to here. Is there a dual wield talent? Not that I've seen. Guns will be for Cedron. Combination, is it most like? You enjoying it? Hey Pope, welcome in. So it's kind of like Witcher 3 and a mixture of maybe Witcher 3 with slightly easier combat and Dragon Age, I would say.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
So on this hardest difficulty, the guns that the enemy have can one-shot you. So I gotta be careful. Jesus. I didn't see that second guy.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I managed to parry the bullet, but it knocked me down. Did it again. That's right, parrying bullets. Whoops. Like your allies, at least at this stage of the game on the hardest difficulty, they're basically just temporary meat. Ooh, crap. Saw that coming, but way too late. They're like meat shields. And there's also a magic tree, and there's kind of like a roguish type tree as well. It's more like traps and potions and explosives and stuff, but yeah, Marcy, I haven't seen a dual wield thing. I'm hoping that there's something like that, but I haven't noticed one. I really would like to have a dual wield. Assassin's Creed? Maybe a little bit. Works well. I personally like this game. Like I said, it's not a bad game. It's just a little bit unfinished. There's some buggy parts that are kind of annoying because if they had just spent maybe a couple more months patching in those areas that are lacking, it'd feel a lot better. Chat's just surprisingly great. Having charisma, yeah. I have all my points in charisma, so I mean, I've only put points in charisma as far as that goes. So, then Donald in Kingdom Hearts. Traps and magic. Magic seems really strong in general. All right, region of Hikmet. First time going here. Meet the Bridge Alliance Governor and ask about the Malachor. So the Malachor is the name of the magical plague that is killing everyone in the mainland. Killing lots of people in the mainland. Okay, so I'm just gonna store anything that we don't need. We'll sell that junk at some point, and it's not taking up much space. I'm gonna sell one of these. We don't need both of them, absolutely. I'm gonna keep that too. If you get agility to 1, you can equip this, and it's pretty high damage. All right, good enough. On we go. Future Pope, thank you for the follow, Pope. Appreciate it. So magic seems really strong because, well, for a couple reasons. But if you look in the very beginning of the tree, like just having magic allows you to have your main attack and strong attack be a ranged magic ball that doesn't use MP. So since so many enemies in the game are melee, it seems like you could just dodge back and hit with magic over and over. And then stasis basically takes one enemy out of the fight for almost as long as you want it to be. It's kind of like sap or something like that, or sheep from World of Warcraft. And they have different stats. I haven't ran into the exact same weapon having different stats. You can... So one of the cool things about it is that your gear and your weapons have slots on them. And those slots you can craft, and it actually changes the look of the weapon. So it's not just like putting a rune or a gem in there and it doesn't do anything. Other than stat increase. But you can change the stats of your weapons to more suit your playstyle. So if you want to go more a stun lock type thing, or more straight up damage, or more fury generation, which is where what you use for your specials, you can do that with your items, and everything that you change on it alters the appearance. So for instance, on an axe you can replace the pommel, or you can replace the entire wood part of the axe, and it'll actually look different. But it's so far like every tricorn we've ran into that is just a normal common tricorn, for instance. Whoa, has the exact same stats. New enemies. I don't know how strong these things are. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. I guess we just... Okay, well my allies died pretty much instantly, and these things have a really high health. I would like to hit one of them so I can see how much damage I'm doing. They're knocking me down every hit, too. A little bit of outward, yeah, I can see that. I want to get at least a hit in on these, too. The thing does half my health. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here yet. Alright. Yeah, bye. We'll come back. Come back. Oh yeah, I had no idea if I'm even supposed to be in this area. Don't know. We're gonna explore though. Why not? It's open world-ish. And we finally have gotten to open world areas, so... Alright, I'm gonna use my two-hander on this.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
How many of them are there?
Let's see if you can ward
It
off.
seems like the stuff in this area is pretty strong. I mean, these things are gonna two-shot me too. I'm thinking I may have went to an area I shouldn't have gone to yet. Maybe. Ooh, okay. Knocked down really easy in this. We're to equip a shield, would it be lessened? I haven't seen any shields. I think it's because these things are much higher than me, so they're... I think it's stabilization. So there's a stabilization stat that keeps you from falling down. And these things have way higher knockdown than I have stabilization, which I think means get knocked down. I get up again. Yeah, I'm thinking we're like way further out than I probably should be. So let's go back and finish the other area. Okay. Reach the village of Verde. Meet with Ptolemy governor and ask about the Malachor. Alright. I know my companions just get like one shot at the moment. It's another way I'm thinking that we're probably going the wrong way. Open worldish reminds you of Fable, to be honest. I can see that too. It's guided open world, so as you can see, we can go that way, but it's a pretty like difficult trek if you run into an area that you're not supposed to be in. It doesn't seem like things scale for sure, either down or up. What's the name of the town again? New Serene. This one is New Serene. Serene is the town you start in before you get shipped over here. How many hours in? We're probably like 10 hours in, maybe. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe like not 8 to 10, somewhere like that. Vegas. Not played. Okay, so this one is meet Ptolemy governor and ask about the Malachor. I think that's what we're gonna go do first. So like I said, the whole reason we're coming to this island is to try to find a cure for the magical plague that's killing our mother and tons of other people. In the first town, before you come to the island, there's just dead people everywhere. There's people dying up against all the buildings. There's just stacks of corpses everywhere. There are people getting burned on pyres 24/7. Yeah, I kind of don't like this little loading thing between areas. It's not too intrusive, but definitely takes you out of the... This part reminds me of Dragon Age. So in Dragon Age, when you were traveling between places, you could camp, you know, on that part of the game. Kind of reminds me of that. Alright, let's explore and see what is around here and how strong things are. I've still never killed one of these deer. They always get away. Didn't get away that time. Shot him right in the hiney. Alright, thanks deer. Leather. We don't have a baby. That's this. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, the other one, the flu. Yeah, I don't remember that one. It's coming right for us. Something to pick up there. Got some crude iron ore. Does this open up? Yeah, it does. Let's go kill these bears. Oh, that's a lot of them.
Bit of poison on my back.
Get stuck there. I'm not sure how I feel about the two-hander. I mean, it does a lot of damage, obviously, but super slow. So, you know, like a traditional two-handed weapon. Strange. Yeah, these things are hitting for like one bar as opposed to the other things that were doing like 70% of our health. If my companions could, you know, kill something, stay alive throughout the fight, that'd be nice. Poison on my blade. Oops. I was locked onto the wrong thing. Strongest boy, yeah. Where's Atreus to carry me? Dodge the wrong way. Why do I have these companions? So they can lay on the floor. They're doing a rite of passage. I like the music in general in it, but the combat sounds remind me of The Witcher 3 a whole lot. A ritual. Beast essence, sharp fang. All right. That leads back down to the main path. So let's go through here. This looks friendly. There's some ore of some kinds. Crude iron, refined iron, and obsidian. Some more ore up here. Let's pick it up with our hands, apparently. Hey, a campsite. Good. So campsites open up the ability to rest and heal. You can change your party there. You can fast travel to other campsites. You can craft if you have that ability. All that beast essence and bile, I don't know, because I don't have any science. How you doing, hipster? Welcome in. I don't have any points in the science tree at all, so I can't really use them. Let's just lead back down. Yeah, that's where we fought earlier. All right. Get wrecked, pheasants. Magnificent feather ×2. Some pine resin. Let's do it. Wolf type things.
Poison on my back. And let's go!
I dodged right. Well, I guess it's not considered dodging if you go right into the attack. Stun lock him. Stun locked. That's the one thing I do like about this big two-handed weapon. Stop killing my friends. Alright. It's easier to kill 3 than 6. Throw all the beast essence on yourself and go back to the brothel. Good for masculinity. Need more mega releases. On the stream, gotta go. Working the AM. Hey, Heaven, thank you for stopping in, hanging out. Appreciate it. If anyone didn't know, we are doing a bounty later tonight. So if you end up leaving a lurk, it'll financially support the stream tonight. Goes to anyone. If you leave the stream running in some capacity when you head out tonight, it will financially support me and my family in the stream. Don't have to. No hard feelings for anyone that doesn't, of course. But just put it out there for anyone that does want to help out in that way. Heaven's curse. Thank you again. Have a good night, and thank you for the follow. What is this? Who are you people?
Halt! Entering this camp is strictly forbidden.
Very well, soldiers. We're leaving.
Very well. Why don't we ask questions or something? Come on. Baglet with the bounty. Don't die too much, like usual. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. Alright, Ricks. Have a good night. Get some rest while you can.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Lost track of that guy.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Stun lock is kind of crazy on any enemy that doesn't attack quickly. Whoops. Oh my god, we had a fight where none of our people got low in health. To prevent you from exploring this area too early? Yeah. Exactly. It's slightly better than an invisible wall. Hey, Din. Quinter, how you doing? See you, Quinter. How have you been? You been Din? Bear as well. This one doesn't. Yeah. AFK for real now. Already Ricks. Have a good night. It's over here. Just loops around. Yeah. Is that a climbable wall? If this is God of War, I'd be hopping up that. You know? Oh, what animal is that? Oh, there was a fox. I've been around, awake. Been okay. No worries, Quinter. I know people get busy and whatnot. But, it's always good to see you when you can stop in. Oh, these have a ton of health. Well, I mean, compared to those other things. What the crap is this? It's not that much health, but look at that snout on that thing. What the crap? Yeah, we broke its armor. These things aren't being stunned, though. And Arcadians died again. Good thing they just heal after the fight, or else... I mean, I'd probably just leave them dead, honestly. Hey, we leveled, level 9. Kind of like a wild boar, yeah, aside from its face. It's like a shark head on a giant boar's body. Essence and the monocle. What did the fox just say to me? I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Annihilating attack now creates a shockwave that can cause a loss of balance. Ooh. Let's try that out. So now our rage ability with two-handers is going to make a shockwave. Whoops, go back. So we got a new talent point. I've been putting everything in charisma. So I think I'm just going to do it again. Seen before? Proceeds to murder it. That's how it always is. How you doing, Nirok? Welcome back. Matt, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna finish charisma. We might be stupid, but we are so charismatic that people just do whatever we want. Yeah, I'm gonna finish charisma. It also lowers our prices at stores and opens up more dialogue options and supposedly improves our companions' combat ability. Bork, sure. All right, let's do it. I won't regret this. Oh, there's a skill thing to the left. If we can get in there. Did see a hot one? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I know how to swing my hammer. So everyone loves me. Skill shrine. Free skill. Awesome. So what's the next one on here? Increase area effect of shockwave. Sure. Two-handers all the way, apparently. I know, I keep saying I should probably use one-handers more often again. Maybe I should respec. Every time I get a skill point, that's going straight into two-handers. Alright, let's see what's this way. I am happy now that we're on the island. The game feels a lot better now that we've made it here. Oh, I don't have intuition. I bet you that's how we get in there, huh? It is. So you have to have 2 intuition to sneak through here into whatever that camp is. I wonder what the max level in this game is. I wonder how limited you are by skill points and things. Or if you can just grind out and eventually have everything. There's a door over here? Gloomy Lair. The woods near the water. That's very, very great name. No one will ever be confused when given those directions.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oh, there's a big one.
Ward off this fate.
Basically an elite version. Oh, I need to try out my new move once we get enough rage.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, we have enough. Let's try it out.
See if you can ward off this feint.
Wait, is it an actual ability? Because I thought it was going to come out with our rage move, but it didn't. So I'll have to check.
Let's see if you can ward off this
I
feint.
think the creature got bugged. He was stuck on that rock, but whatever. All right, let's take a gander here. So there is tactical pause in this game as well. It doesn't feel like you need it though, right? Like you can pause and actually choose everything. Techniques. Spells. So why are we using the hey Jeanette, welcome back. How you doing, Jeanette? No shockwave came out. Maybe like the graphic just isn't super noticeable. Annihilating attack now creates a shockwave that can cause a loss of balance. Oh, annihilating attack. So that's just your heavy attack. So just this move. Oh, I see. Yeah, the graphic isn't very big on it, but ooh. Rage move is flip tables. That's gonna be real handy. We basically have a slight AoE on our strong attack now. That'll help out. Long enough? Maybe shockwave come out? No, it was just it was so small we couldn't see it. How you doing, Jeanette? The gloomy lair. I'm moving like my head around like I'm actually here. Like if I lean over, I can see around the corner. It's like in racing games where, you know, you lean into the curb, you turn better. You can drift more easily. Impossible to climb. Back in again. Hey, Bad Weather, welcome back. How you doing, Weather? Good to see you coming back.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Game so far worth a buy. 1 second, Ghost. I'll answer you after this fight.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
My team's getting murdered over there by the big creature, but oh well.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
We have one more rage move. It's focused on me, like I've pulled aggro or something. This is like World of Warcraft. Aggro is only in WoW. So, Ghost, the game is better now that we've made it to the island. So, The game starts off really slowly. The prologue takes 5 to 8 hours to do, probably, depending on if you skip any of the side quests and things. The prologue is really long. Once you get through it and you get to the island, there's still quite a bit of intra-city type things you have to do. But once you actually get to the island and can explore around a little bit like this, it's a lot more fun. Now, the game does have quite a few bugs, predominantly graphical bugs. Some of the story and the motivations for some things don't make a whole lot of sense. So the game is okay. It's a decent game that I wish they would have had in development for maybe 3 to 6 more months and ironed out those things. I feel like maybe it's a little bit overpriced. It's not a bad game, but it's not a great game. On the natives yet? No. I'm not giving brandy to anyone. Okay. So there's a ladder going up. It doesn't look like that connects. So let's go see what's up there first, if it'll let us climb. But yeah, so if you like dialogue-heavy, story-rich games and can look past a lot of the bugginess, then you'll probably like the game. Ooh, a felt tricorn. Finally, a new hat. We get to get rid of our cowboy hat, for better or worse. Better or worse. It's kind of a mixture of Witcher 3 with easier combat and maybe Dragon Age. It's probably how we've been describing it. So we're gonna have more balance, which means we'll get knocked down less, a little bit more armor, more elemental resist, poison resist, and extra loot chance. Up to 15% extra chance at loot now. Have fun tonight. Yeah, thank you, Iceberg. Like I said, if you can leave a lurk, it helps out tonight because of the bounty. Or if you want to ask it here, and I don't mind talking about other games while we're playing, as long as I'm not in like a story spot or something. Call for 5 minutes. How's it been? It's gotten better since we were able to explore the islands.
My name's Cletus.
Hi, Cletus.
Anybody want some cornbread?
So yeah, it's gotten a little bit better, Pineapple. It's still not a great game, but
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
bats in a cave. Who's ever heard of this?
Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
God, my partners are so bad. Crap. Now I'm stuck back here. Origins Inquisition. Checks a lot of boxes for you. Yeah, you might like it. We're in Mount Moon. Look at all the Zubats. Alright, I'm switching to light attacks and just gonna parry these to death. Just gotta get some perfect parries in. Let's see. We are playing on the hardest difficulty as the warrior class. Seems like warrior is the slowest as far as killing stuff early on, or the least safe. Which makes sense. Magic and guns seem a little bit OP. That's what everyone was doing. Pokemon reference that I understand. Okay, as soon as we start whittling these down a little bit, I can go back on the offensive. Until then, I'm just going to try to parry and counter. Hey, Davey, is that your rating macro? Or leveling macro? How you doing, Davey? Davey, you have a cold? Guys, Davey has a cold, so stay away. Colds don't work that way, Adam. Question: the temperature of liquid stored in tanks can be affected by the atmosphere or stay the same? It stays the same as far as I can tell. So we had the idea of putting liquid storage reservoirs in a cold biome, and it didn't seem to work. I don't know, maybe it would have if we had left it longer, but in the short term, it didn't seem to really do much. Foggy day. The game just started. this game? We're about 10 hours in, maybe. We're exploring the island, so about 10 hours in. Okay. Starting to make a little headway. Crazy that parrying also gives you rage. Like, that seems a little strong. Crap. Thought that one was still knocked down. Alright, useless allies, you can come back up. Can I not reach that? No, I got it. Playing hot meat stick. It's cleared your sinuses though. So how you doing, Dino Digger? Welcome in. Open tanks in the coal biome. Wonder if you should airlock them first. Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, let me know. But what was it we were trying to do? Gruntwork had the idea of putting a liquid reservoir in a coal biome and then having like a loop out of it or something. I think it was Gruntwork or a couple people talking about it. Having a loop in on itself, that might work. So if you looped a liquid reservoir in on itself with like radiant pipes, maybe it will cool down over time. But I don't know if just dumping it in the pipe will cool it down. Dino Digger, thank you for the follow. How you doing, Dino? How are you liking the game so far? I know you said you just started, but anything up here to loot before we drop down? No, I don't think so. Thank you, Phoenix. We're doing a giveaway pretty soon. So we are doing a Steam Key giveaway tonight for followers. So if you haven't followed the channel already, think about doing so you can see when I'm live and, you know, enter giveaways and stuff. Alright. Are you a follower? I think so. Sin, thank you for the follow, Sin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Just shut off in thermo sensor, but I'm looking at stepping it up a level. What kind of liquid are you cooling? I mean, why are you wanting to cool a liquid that's just sitting there? On which account? Good question. By the way, I still have that turned off, by the way, Davey. The, needing a verified email to type in the channel. It's dangerous. But I'm leaving it off for now. Question, it's all of them. Preheat deletion. Exciting. Just be good. Maybe be good. Kinda dig the game. Which class did you go with, Dino? The prologue is really slow. Like, I kind of wish that you got to the island sooner. That's one of my biggest early game gripes, is like, if you can slug through until you get to the island, it starts to pick up a little bit. It's really cool. An ocean, 20 Celsius. An old marquee rapier. So again, it needs agility 1, we don't have that, and none of our current companions have it either. 2 iron for now areas, or is it very linear? The world scales with you. The world does not scale with you. We've ran into 2 places that are, you went warrior also. We've ran into 2 places that were really too strong for us. Oh, that sucks. If we had 1 vigor, we could go over there, and there's a skill shrine. I wonder if there's another way to it. We've ran into 2 places where things are very strong. They one-shot our companions, and our attacks were doing like less than 1% of their health. So, dangerous unverified account. Who could that be? Dangerous thing for the follow. Thanks, Dangerous. Looks like there is a way around. Hoping this leads around to the skill shrine. But yeah, it's open worlds, and I mean, we could go that way, and I could probably, give enough time, whittle that enemy down, but it is kind of a deterrent. Though the other part of it, though, that enemy that was like that was kind of in a dead end, so I think it wasn't necessarily super blocking our path. It's open world-ish. It's not super linear, but it's not really like, it's guided. It's guided open world, I guess you could say. Everything one-shots the companions, though, yeah. It's like a feather in your cap. Call it macaroni. I was talking about that earlier. Skill altar. We got another skill point. I'm going to save up 3 and get this fury thing. So we need 3 skills to get this. 3 skill points for that node. Here's the skill tree. There's like a rogue, a technical, like, it's mainly guns and traps. There's magic, and then there's the warrior tree. We're going full out warrior at the moment. Okay, so if we keep going right, there's a travel area. I'm not ready to do that, so we're gonna cross back through. Why so angry, Matt? Is everything one-shots my companions? I don't see anything else up here. Big axe over gun. Yeah, that's how I feel too, but yeah, so we can't cross that, right? The guns seem extremely strong. Guns almost seem like an easy mode in a way. As long as you have ammo. Ammo is finite, but you find so much of it, you can also craft it. Oh, because I'm getting fury. Gotcha. Hey, dangerous unverified account. Kind of this game is in choices alter. Yes. To a certain extent. I'm not sure how big of an impact. Oh, crap. What are these? Oh, they have so much armor.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Brass Tinlin. So there are different factions, and who you have in your party can change some of the things the options that you get. You can have them talk in place, and you get reputation and minus reputation with different factions that are kind of at war with each other and whatnot. You also get friendship points, I guess you could call it. With members of your party. And I know there's multiple endings, but I don't want to know too much about the multiple endings, so. Alright, let's pull back now that we've killed one. Regroup. Yeah, you guys stay in your territory. Sling part, it's like the best tutorial you played so far. Gave me a lot. Wish they would have done a bit more for the arena though. A couple more side quests would have been nice. Having fun with the game. Hey, good guy. Thank you for the feedback. I mean, some other people said they liked that part too. I guess the thing for me was that in the trailer for the game and the description and stuff, it's talking about this magical island, exploring this open world magical island, and then it takes you like 6 hours to get there, you know? The rub, sorry, gross, your face. Monster Hunter Mini.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Davey, thank you for the gift sub to Dr. Disrespect. He's a long-time regular here. Here he really likes fantasy games with dragons and creatures and things, so I'm sure he'll be by anytime. Thanks, Davey. Davey, thank you for the gift sub, though. It really does help out. Love and sandwiches to Davey. And my companions are about useless, and I have maxed charisma. Maybe I should buy them better gear too, you know, like. Let's try one-handers on this and see what that's like. See what we can parry on it. Come on, let me try to parry something. Hang on. So it has really high knockdown. buying them guns. Companions are so trash. I know. They die right away almost every single fight. People said that's basically how it is on the hardest difficulty, but it's annoying. This thing can throw off balance like crazy. Hey, mod squirrel. Thank you for the bits. Crap! Don't attack me while I'm looking at my wife's bits. Yeah, they knock you down really easily. So I'm gonna have to just dodge and wait for an opportunity. Is that on Goofy and Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, and then they magically get back up at the end of the fight. It's like, oh yeah, we were just taking a nap. We're completely fine. We're full health. Don't worry about us. Pain is down per usual. Yeah. Again, there are like 4 difficulties of the game. You can alter them while you're in the game. From what I've been told, the companions aren't super helpful on this hardest difficulty. Yeah, I said that before. Alright. No, it's not a Dark Souls game at all. Nothing like that. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Greedfall. We're trying to get a foothold on YouTube, so if you could do me a huge favor and click the subscribe button right here, I'd very much appreciate it. Also, you can see the entire playlist for Greedfall up here, and YouTube thinks you might like this video from the channel as well.